connector on each end. Now this is a 2 foot one. So if you look at the back of the router, there's 5 ports. 4 of them are LAN ports. The one on the far right says WAN. You don't want to plug it into that. So plug one end of this cable into one of the LAN ports and plug the other end of the cable into the back of the camera. Right here where that light's on, it goes right there. Make sure you got the clip part at the top. Okay, just like that. Now you can probably hear the camera still making that ding noise. That's because it was unable to connect to Wi-Fi, so it's still ready to be set up. So let's go ahead and go into the app. So now you have your Ethernet cable connected to the router and the camera. Let's go ahead and set up the camera itself. These only take about a minute. So if there's anything already there, you can just go ahead and delete the camera. So in other words, I'm going to delete this one, because this is what I'm going to set up. Now, if it didn't connect in the first place, there probably won't be anything there. But if there is, just delete it and start again. And you can do that anytime you want to reset the camera. So I'm going to go ahead and add camera. And I'm going to click on search from LAN. Okay, it's already there. Go back. So then I'm going to just scan the QR code so I can add the UID. So scan the QR code. Okay, it's in there. And all I'm going to do now is press done. That's it. So essentially I just scanned the QR code and pressed done. Okay, now the camera's trying to set, and there you go, it's already online. It was that quick, it was like a minute. Because what we've done basically, we've bypassed the Wi-Fi. So you can still view this camera from anywhere in the world. It's just not actually going through Wi-Fi. It's connected directly to the router. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that, and there you go. That's the camera. And this is actually sitting on my desk, so like if I want to pan and tilt it right there, up and down. Of course, you just turn the phone the other way to see the picture up the right way. This is a screen card, so it's just going to do it vertically, but done. So that's how you connect the camera with LAN. So we've checked the camera out through Ethernet cable and we know it works. So what's happening is your router settings aren't configured to allow the IP camera to connect. And this happens about 15% of the time. The problem is you won't be able to connect any IP camera until these settings are changed, because all IP cameras are set the same way. So this involves going into the router settings on a computer and opening up ports, knowing your ISP assigned IP address. You probably have to do some type of port forwarding and on and on. I mean, it's definitely not something that you want to attempt yourself. I mean, if you want to go that route, what you do is contact an IP or networking person to help you do that. But there is a better option. Now you've set up the camera via Ethernet cable, you can just buy a longer cable. Now there are advantages to that. The data transmission is more stable for a cable, because you don't have to worry about Wi-Fi interference. Also, you can run a cable further out than what the Wi-Fi can reach. So if you want to do that, the cable you're going to need is just a longer version of the one you have. It's called a Cat5e Ethernet cable. Let me show you what that looks like. So if you look at this, I got this from a local hardware. So it's a Cat5e, it's 50 foot. You can get them any length you want. You can go hundreds of feet if you want, or however what you want to do it. So this cable right here cost me about 15 bucks. You know, you can go on Amazon, eBay, local hardware store, pretty much everywhere has them. They're really easy to run too. You don't have to drill holes through your walls or anything. You can just run them under the skirting board where the carpet meets it. Let me go ahead and show you what that looks like. Now I have one of my IP cameras that's set up to monitor the front door. I run through Ethernet cable. So this is it right here. That's just a Cat 5 Ethernet cable. And what you can do is just push it right under there. So it will actually go right under the skirting board, okay? Then just put the carpet down on top of it. Now another option you can do is run it along the top right here if you've got hardwood floors or something. And you can buy the cable in white so you won't even notice it if you go ahead and do it like that.